Hello and welcome to HRM 200. HR, coolest profession out there. Haha. Anyway, I'm very biased, by the by. My name is Kim and I am going to be your instructor for this class. I thought I would put together a little PowerPoint recording for you all just to kind of highlight some of the areas where I feel that some of the students kind of struggle a little bit, and I don't want you to struggle. So, hopefully this kind of helps and kind of also sets the tone, expectations, and some tips for doing well. I have to do some housekeeping rules here. I hate that I have to even bring this up, but Sudoku, Course Hero, they are not your friends. Even when you change the words, Turnitin will catch it. SNHU has its own account, so they can immediately see who the original writer is and check to see where the information came from. And I have no choice but to submit to Office of Community Standards anytime that Turnitin score is high. And it upsets me, because I feel like I'm the bad guy. It's still, so just remember to check the guidelines. Even for how to respond in the discussion boards, I can tell you each semester I have more and more I have to turn in. And it used to be I could just go ahead and maybe, drop the score or give you a 0. But anytime your score is altered even slightly because of a high Turnitin, I have to submit it to Office of Standards. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, enough said about that. Important tips. This I cannot stress enough. Always read my weekly announcements. Sometimes I literally put the answers to your homework in there. So always look. They might be a little verbose, they might be a little long, but honestly, it's totally worth it for you because the answers are there. And to get the most points for anything, add in citations and references, even if it's not required, and even on the discussion boards, because that'll get you the highest amount for writing. Discussion board posts. Detail. Respond to your classmates and make sure you look at the specific instructions as to what you're supposed to respond to, right? Don't just be like in this, oh, wow, totally agree. 2 + 2 does equal 4, right? Also, citations and references to support your statements are encouraged. HR inbox. I think people have a struggle with these. They love them or hate them, right? So let's talk about HR inbox. HR inbox is our assignments that are come up. They can be a little bit confusing, but here's the thing. It's basically you're going to pretend you're an HR person and someone is going to reach out and message you and ask you some questions about, what does HR do? Different things like that. When they do that, a couple things that you'll be great at. Always check the rubric. Always check what the assignment is for. Always make sure you know exactly what I'm going to be looking for to grade. Make sure you say hello. Always encourage them to reach out, encourage more questions. And here's the part everyone gets hung up on. Don't write what you think you know or already know. Write what you learned and can prove and support. And what I mean by that, the first one you're going to do, question 2, is going to say, morale is low and everyone is negative. What can HR do to help improve the culture? So many people will say, oh, we're going to give everybody a big raise. We're going to have everybody work remote. We're going to give more time off. We're going to have bowling parties. Unless you can cite where bowling parties change culture, or also if you don't have the authority in HR, and you don't, to just start saying we're going to give everyone a raise or we're going to give everyone more time off, then that's not going to be an acceptable answer, right? That's kind of taking the easy way out. Make sure you research these answers. Again, and if you get stuck, absolutely reach out to me, but make sure you can support your answers. And that's what I mean by, don't tell me what you think you know or what your current job does. What can you prove? What can you support? What did you research? Okay. Also, milestone 1 is in week 3, and that's where you're going to be creating a PowerPoint. Follow the 7-7 rule. I'm not such a stickler on that. But the 7-7 rule is basically no more than 7 bullets per slide, no more than 7 words per bullet. That's just so, sometimes students will just write an entire paragraphs, and that's not quite how a PowerPoint goes. There's also, you have speaker notes, right? So in this, you can use the Word document where you will write in the speaker notes. You will say, hello, my name is John Doe. I am going to lead you through this presentation or something like that. And then each slide, you'll go over everything you're going to put on that slide in the speaker notes. I don't care if you put it in the Word document or if you put it in the notes section of your PowerPoint. Either or is fine for me. I'll find them. But also remember, in the speaker notes is where you're going to put all your references or citations. Your in-text citations are going to be in the speaker notes. And then at the end, there's a slide to put all your references for those in-text citations. Again, if you get stuck, please reach out. I'm happy to help in any way. Okay, so if you have any questions, this is brief, I know, but please reach out. I am happy to answer the questions. I'm happy to meet with anybody, anytime. Well, work reasonable time. But I am happy, if you think it would be helpful for me to have a live class or two, I'm happy to schedule that as well. Just know I'm on East Coast time. So again, I am super excited about this class. I have high hopes. I love HR. I've been doing it forever, it feels like, and then some days it feels like I've done it for 10 minutes. So please have a great semester. You can't see me, but I'm literally clapping my hands for you. Okay, see ya.